watching this video and you're looking to move or relocate to Vancouver, Canada, or you live in the Greater Vancouver Area and you're just curious about the Vancouver real estate market, in this video we're going to break down a clear summary of what happened in the Vancouver real estate market in 2020 in 6 simple slides, and then show you where the market is going in 2021. What's going on? Mark Parsons here with eXp Realty, deep in the heart of Greater Vancouver. And if you are someone that is interested in learning everything Vancouver, Canada, eating, working, playing, culture, the real estate market, really anything, make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell right next to that so that you can get notified every time we upload a brand new video about Vancouver, Canada and the surrounding areas here on the channel. Honestly, we get a lot of people reaching out about moving to or relocating to Vancouver, or even making a move within the Greater Vancouver Area, and we absolutely love it. It's what we do on a daily basis. So if you're looking to move, relocate, or you just want to hang out here, make sure to reach out. We can't help you if you don't reach out. I will leave some links in the description as well as our contact info. We have your back and we want to take care of you. So let's jump into the video and see exactly what happened in the Vancouver real estate market in 2020 and where the market is predicted to go in 2021. Hey guys, Mark Parsons here with eXp Realty. In this video, I'm going to go through an overall review of the real estate market in Greater Vancouver, Lower Mainland over 2020, and as well what seems to be expected for 2021. It's a total of only 6 slides, so we'll try and go through it very quickly here. So 2020 in review, as it says on the screen, sales in the region totaled over 30,000. It was a 22% increase from 2019 and a 25% increase from 2018. So 2020, despite the pandemic, turned out to be the strongest year for real estate sales in quite some time. Let's go on to the next one here. So looking at sales 2019 versus 2020, and again, this is overall, guys. So you've got townhomes here in the dark blue, I guess it is. So townhome sales were up over 31%. Detached sales were up over 30%, and this is in comparison to 2019. And apartments or condos were up just under 13%. And this actually reflects what we're seeing in the market, because we haven't seen as much pressure on condos as we have on townhomes and detached homes at this point. So we'll keep moving. There's been a lot of move-up buyers since in 2020, as well as people moving out from the city. And what we've also seen, not on these slides, but vacancy rates. Vacancy rates have increased in the likes of downtown Vancouver and some other areas. They're still reasonably low, in comparison to other cities, but they've increased in some of the more expensive areas, and they have decreased a bit more in the outskirts. I guess if people are working from home, they're thinking, why am I paying a higher rent when it's no longer about saving a commute time anyway? But let's get back to this. So price increases. So the top 5 price increases over 2020 for apartments was West Vancouver at over 8%, Maple Ridge at over 6%, North Vancouver at about 6%, Port Coquitlam and Port Moody both at 4.7%. Then for top 5 price increases for townhomes, we had Squamish at 9.7%, North Vancouver at 9.2%, Whistler at 8.2%, Richmond at 6.8%, and Coquitlam at 6.5%. And for detached homes, top 5 increases. Now, some of these aren't in the Lower Mainland, but Bowen Island up 28%. I'm not sure exactly what's causing it. I don't keep my my eye on these markets quite as much. And Sunshine Coast up 22%, Ladner up 14%, Burnaby up 14% for detached homes, and New West up 13%. And guys, there's lots of other regions that were up 8, 9, 10%. These are very large increases for real estate prices. It's great for homeowners, but it erodes affordability really quickly. I mean, we do have very low interest rates balancing this out right now, but this also leads to this frenzy. Not only are interest rates low, but also people are now concerned that they're going to get priced out of the market, or maybe not priced out of the market, but at least knowing 6 months from now they could be paying substantially more. I mean, if we look back a year from now, obviously they're already paying more. Unfortunately, people in the real estate market, it often starts moving when the fire is already under people's butts there. So while demand in 2020 was elevated across the region, homebuyer activity was particularly focused in more remote areas like Sunshine Coast, Bowen Island, and Squamish. I mean, yes, they obviously saw much more drastic increases, but I wouldn't say homebuyer activity was focused out there, because out here it was extremely active as well. But I can only imagine what was happening out in those regions there to see those type of increases. So listings, MLS HPI home price index price increases for detached homes overall. This is across the board up over 10%. So some areas will be much higher and some will be lower. It really depends on the pocket. So if you ever want any specific information on your area, your property type, just reach out. Townhomes up 4.9%. And apartments up 2.6%, overall 5.4%. And I'll show you why this makes sense here in a second. So total new listings, apartments were up 13% from 2019. This is all comparison versus 2019, guys, if I didn't say that. Townhomes up 3.6% since 2019, and this is new listings, and detached homes were actually down 6.3% since 2019. And if we go back up here, you can see why townhomes and detached homes have experienced such pressure on their prices as opposed to condos, and that will probably change in 2021. But if we look at townhomes, if you have a 31% increase in sales and you only have a 3.6% increase in new listings, well, obviously that's going to affect inventory drastically and put a lot more pressure on buyers. Then you've got detached home sales up 30%, and here inventory is actually down. So detached homes have been on fire. It's just gone completely out of balance from where it was in terms of supply and demand. And then if we look at apartments, we haven't seen as much pressure there. Well, I mean, sales went up 12.9%, and total new listings went up 13%. So there wasn't that big drastic change in inventory, supply and demand in comparison to townhomes and detached homes. So to make a little sense of it, well, some people may not be wondering why it's townhomes and detached homes where you're running into major multiple offers or just very high competition, or they're selling really fast, and people have a little more breathing room on apartments, although that's changing as we speak. It's still very, very active. And then average days on market for 2020, detached homes 50 days, apartments 40, and townhomes 32. Now this is over the course of 2020. This would really not reflect what we'd be looking at right now in January and now going into February. It would be much lower than this. We're really in the trenches with this supply issue, and this is an average over the course of all of 2020, which we did have the market almost disappear for a short period of time when the pandemic was first kind of announced, restrictions came out. We really didn't know how things were going to be moving forward, but that changed quickly. So now looking forward to 2021, just to give you an idea, guys. So this says how many Canadians are searching for a home on the internet on any given day. So realtor.ca, this is January 27th, had over 1 million visits on January 27th 92%, up 92% from a year ago. So January 27th, 538,000 searches or hits, whatever it is that's being measured, and or visits. And on January 7th, 2021, over 1 million. So you can see the difference here, guys. This represents the buyer demand in comparison from a year ago. And so does this here. I know it's covered by that because this is a screenshot, but that was 2019. Or sorry, 2020, and this is 21. So you can see the buyer demand is substantially higher than in 2019. And with inventory lower, this is why we're creating the frenzy that we're seeing here. And if we look forward here, I mean, we're starting to see the articles come out in the media, and this always adds the final fuel to the fire, getting buyers out there. It's so hard to get buyers to take action when there's opportunity, when the media is saying prices are going to fall, the predictions of 25% falling over the course of the next year and things like this, which is what we were reading. If we just look back at articles early 2020, like this is what it was being said. And for those people who bought, now prices are up 10% on average across the board, some places more, but it's very hard for people to take action when the media is pushing a negative narrative, even though that clearly by the numbers through supply and demand, that's when the buyers had the advantage and had the time and had the choice and had the negotiating power. Now that's not the case. 2021 home sales will rival 2016 boom year, says BC Real Estate Association. I mean, 2016 was the craziest year we had seen, that led up to eventually dropping in the foreign buyer tax. So the thing is, that was very politicized, and it was a small part of the market, which we're seeing right now. The foreign buyer tax still exists, and yet we're still going to see predicted a similar year in 2021, which shows that they're not looking at all the factors which is causing this demand for real estate. The truth is the speculation by foreign buyers was actually a small part of what was happening, and that's why even with those taxes in place right now, it doesn't seem that is a deterrent for what's going on. So anyway, guys, I know for sellers right now, if you are looking to sell, getting your property, if you're considering selling in the next 3 to 6 months, getting your property on the market before the spring inventory comes will ensure that you are very much in a power position, and you have the negotiation is in your favor. Lots of competition to buy your property, assuming it shows well, it's priced right, and it's ready to go. Now, for buyers, I know it's not fun to buy in this environment, but the truth is, if you wait this out, it could mean that you are paying 5 to 10% more down the road when things are cooled off. So it's kind of a catch-22. It's never fun to be in the frenzy, but unfortunately for those who didn't purchase in 2020, it's going to be a much more competitive year, likely with prices increasing. So you just got to jump in the fire, bite the bullet, and then once you've done that, then you let time be on your side, because 2021 will likely fare in the favor of homeowners in terms of where prices will be. So anyway, guys, any questions at all, let me know. You can call, text, email anytime. Comment above or below wherever this video is being posted, and if I can help out in any way, or you'd like to hop on a Zoom one-on-one call and kind of look at what's happening in your specific area with your property type, because I know these are very general numbers. We're looking at all of Vancouver, and if it's 10%, then some places might be 15%, and some property types might be more or different. Everything is a different market, from the cities throughout the Lower Mainland, to the neighborhoods within those cities, to the different price points within detached homes at 1.5 million in Coquitlam could be a much different market than detached home. In fact, are a much different market than say detached homes around $1 million. And the same with condos and townhomes. So when it's time to buy or sell, you need someone who really pull those numbers out so you can see the truth, the reality that you'll be walking into, whether you're looking to buy or sell. So if I can help out in any way, guys, let me know. Hopefully this gives you a good recap on 2020 and an insight into what it looks like is coming for 2021, which is likely a very busy year. So anyway, guys, any questions, let me know. Bye for now. Okay guys, so that's going to do it for today's video, Vancouver Real Estate Market Review of 2020. If you're somebody that is looking to move, relocate, or really just hang out with us here in Vancouver, I'm going to go ahead and leave all of our contact information in the description below. Send us an email, shoot us a text, give us a call, because if you're moving here to Vancouver or relocating within the Greater Vancouver Area, we have your back, we got you covered, and we absolutely love doing it. It's what we do every single day, and we love it. It's what we're good at. So with all that being said, my name is Mark. If you don't reach out, we can't help you. I'm from the Greater Vancouver Area, so if you have any questions at all, let us know in the comments below, and we will see you guys on the next video.